What is going on YouTube and truck sim truckers and dirty motherfuckers? That's right, if you're tuning in my video, most likely you know a thing or two about who I am, and you know I'm not exactly a very politically correct person, I guess you could say. I tend to be a little rough around the edges. But anyways, that being said, don't let your kids watch my videos, or your wife for that matter. People tend to get offended easily. Um, alright, so I started doing videos, stopped doing them for a while because people just didn't really seem interested. Um, but I keep getting requests to record a video. I think people mainly just want to see the truck, so um, that's what we're gonna do. This is new beta DLC own trailers. I love it. Literally just got done with this paint job. Um, it's my owner op, um, whatever you want to call it, Farley long haul trucking, um, candy shop customs. the What's ironic is the truck is by 5150 Stephen Roach. The paint job is, well, except for the little details here and there, but the paint job is by 5150 Stephen Roach. Here's the irony. The paint job is off of a completely different model truck. Um, I thought it would look good on this one. And so I requested that I transfer it to this one. He sent me the original texture to make it easier for me. So, but anyways, so those of you that don't know, this is not Viper's 379 turned in 389. This is not Pinga's SCS 389. This is the 5150 389 custom, um, which has been a combined project between myself, a couple other members of AMT, David Hester, um, and Dro. Dro did the original conversion. I had acquired the model from 5150. Joe did the original conversion, and I went through and kind of cleaned up the little details, the glass, and just the kind of fine tuning, making everything polished. And but Joe did wonderful work, great work. And this was his first ever scratch conversion truck, so he did a wonderful job on it. He really did. Um, no further ado, I guess we're gonna go for a little delivery. Trailer obviously is SCS. Wheels and tires are Viper 2, which I made a mod that converted the truck wheels and tires to work on the trailers. And I did the lift axle. They were SCS was nice enough to give us some really cool spread axle trailers, but they didn't think about the fact that in most applications your spread axles have a lift for maneuverability when you're backing. Not all of them, but it's very common, so I made a mod that added those. So anyways, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I just love this truck. Engine is a King of the Hill C15. Transmission is 355, 18 speed. And rarely ever use the clutch. Basically just to take off. Other than that, I try to float whenever I can. I got kind of spoiled with that, I think they call it the SDK plugin for G27s. I use a G27 and SKRS. But I think I got kind of spoiled after this last update. The plugin no longer worked. I had to go back to using just regular old force feedback settings, which I mean isn't that big of a deal, but definitely not nearly as realistic as it was. Now, if I was smart, I'd get fuel. I think I can get back in there and get fuel. I might even be able to get in this way. I don't know if that gas station is supposed to be purple or if I'm missing a texture somewhere. I noticed it last night and I don't know what the deal is with it, to be honest. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. I don't think these... No. Holy shit. I guess I'm ready for my job at Swift, huh? Don't even know where I'm going. Don't turn into me, don't... I knew that fucking NPC would do that. Of course. Wouldn't have it any other way. Just ram right into somebody, huh? Oh, look, it's a Loves. It's a purple Loves. I really don't know if it's supposed to be purple. Making everything glow purple. Supposed to get out of here. Arrows say that way. That way. I'm not going back that way. Shit. Really can't tell which way I'm going. I think I'm going to the right. Where are you going, bro? What made you think that would work? And now you're holding up everybody. Clovis. Clovis. 5:45. The only thing about this visor, you can't see, so you have to cheat. I don't see anyone coming, so we're just gonna pretend that it's green, even though I know it's not. Sorry if sometimes I don't talk. I'm not used to talking to myself. Just listen to the truck. You'll be alright. Hopefully this won't be a long drive. Looks like it's going to be mainly an evening drive. Oh well. Sorry. That's just the way it goes. Cargo market. I just dropped off. Oh shit. The load I was gonna do doesn't look like it's there anymore. Take beverages to Walmart or it's a Whole Foods market. Is that what that is? Whole Foods? Guess it don't really matter, huh? This one pays a little bit more. Do this one. That's the same spot I just dropped off in. That's funny. I like these rail yards. It's a lot better than the other ones. Except I don't know how they're gonna fill my trailer back there. I don't think SCS really thought about that whole part in this whole own trailers thing. I don't know about anyone else, but my side markers on my trailers, the lights say flares are off. Something kind of interesting. I don't know if anyone else is having that same issue or not. I don't like how they make you have to shut it off and all that crap, but whatever. Whatever works, SCS. nighttime getting out of here. No, won't be soon. Alright, so you get to listen to me jabber for 200 miles. Don't you feel lucky? So show you the truck all lit up. I'm a bad host, I'm sorry. Anyway, back to reality. In the wrong gear there. You know what's gonna be weird about Oregon is ever since New Mexico came out, I've pretty much been staying in New Mexico for the most part. And so going to Oregon, it's going to be going back through Texas and all that. Not Texas, not Texas. California and all that. And I haven't really ran that much in California lately. So back to learning to drive 55 again, I guess. I hate these intersections. In real life, too. I don't like them. Sometimes I get more annoyed when the NPC stops than when they don't. Clovis still? about anyone else, but even in real life, I just hate going 55. I always have to be going like 60. You didn't even get there yet, go. Now we can just work on that speed limit. So maybe if I do videos, maybe I can get y'all to come up with a Q&A thing, some questions that you want to ask me or something, and I can answer them as I'm going through. I don't know. I'm just not used to talking to myself. It's very distracting. I don't know. That's why I would never be a very good V-blogger, whatever, because I just, I have a hard time talking to myself. I guess I'll try. And I don't know what people want to hear. Want to know what's going on with AMT. Not really much. Same things as always, really. We're just a bunch of busy people. We're all adults, and most of us got families and lives, and we're just busy people. We do what we can, and we go through different moods. We go through. Like just the other day I released 3 mods. I was in the mood to do some modding, to release some mods. Sometimes I go a couple months and I won't want to work on anything or release anything. Wow, what is all this? I don't recognize all this scenery. Kind of cool. It's one thing I noticed with this update. They changed a lot of things with scenery, and I like it. I like how they actively change the scenery on us and keeps things alive. I definitely like that a lot. I've noticed a lot of newer cars. I noticed the random events don't happen as often as they used to. I think I mean, unless I have to check my settings again. But I had it turned all the way up. I just don't get that many random, events occurring. Not really sure why. What's up with that? So does anyone still use my CB mod out there? I still use it sometimes. Me and Thomas gotta make a new one. I've heard that one over and over again way too many times. I'm coming up on you. Didn't realize the speed coming up. Oh, loves down there. I noticed, I don't know if they're new or if I just haven't noticed them before. But it seems like there's a bunch of new truck stops and rest areas. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if I'm taking routes that I haven't taken ever or in a while, but it just seems to me like I'm noticing stuff that wasn't there before. What the fuck is going on up here? An interesting intersection. I'm talking about that. I think I came up to this one yesterday and I said the same thing. I thought it was kind of strange. Maybe you guys can fill me in. I haven't really... I'm just now starting to get back into playing again. I took a break for a while. I had too much stress. I was moving and I just had way too much going on to even think about ATS. I'm just now starting to get to where, you know, I'm getting in the swing of things. Like these reflectors, I don't recognize those reflector things before either. So I don't know. I don't know how much of this is new. I'm not running any map mods or anything. I think most videos I record are during the day. This would be my first ever like nighttime video. Like a nice dark night. It's realistic. I still think the high beams are too bright in this game. I find myself with mods adjusting them down, so they're not so much overkill. I hear that, I know one thing that a lot of people that do shadow play videos, I guess the main complaint is that they complain a lot. So I'm trying to not complain a lot in my videos. I'm going to try to talk more about the trucks and the positive things, the things I like, you know. I've been really avoiding negativity in general in the modding community. It's just, it really did a lot of emotional damage to me, if you will. It just really kind of killed the passion that I had. And so trying to get that back, trying to look at things a lot more positive and enjoy what I have, what's available, you know, who I have working with me. You know, just avoiding negativity and cancers. You know, some people, they'll never change, so just gotta... But anyway, that's enough about that. Finally, some random road events to give us something to look at in our drive, huh? not want to go into high for some reason. Kept trying. So I'm hoping SCS gets another contract soon. Not even so much for... Not even thinking that I would drive it, because I really don't drive SCS trucks that much anyways. But just because I think it'd be cool to have it in traffic and all that. Just to have it there. You know, have the dealerships there and functioning and all that. Said I'd probably never even use it, but just to have it in there. And we're coming up to the end of our journey already. You guys got to listen to me rambling up. Air rayons. More of that purple. Where's it got us going? Looks like that dock on the side here. I like that side dock. Yeah. Once I say that, I won't even be able to back into it. Well, ladies and germs, we made it. That's the end of the video.